We have some urgent Ripple news to discuss. Let's dive right in and see what is new in the XRP community. So first and foremost, earlier today, CEO Brad Garlinghouse finally revealed to us exactly what him and President Trump talked about during their dinner that happened 3 weeks ago. So at the time that this meeting took place, Garlinghouse posted a picture. He tweeted out a picture with him and President Trump. He said it was a great dinner last night. Strong start to 2025, but we never really know what they talked about. Now, granted, just the mere fact that a meeting took place did send Ripple up 2% the day after when Bitcoin and the rest of the market declined 2.5%. So the market at the time reacted very favorably to this dinner, but we're left wondering, what did they discuss? Now we know Garlinghouse revealed it today on the XRP community town hall on Twitter in front of like tens of thousands of people. Man, they have a massive community. Anyway, so here's what he said today about the meeting. He came away from that meeting optimistic about the U.S. administration's crypto stance. He believes the president aims to be a crypto president. We kind of already know that. He also said during the meeting, he advocated to Trump for a diversified U.S. crypto reserve rather than relying solely on Bitcoin. This is a key statement here. He said diversification is key to securing political and industry backing. The money talks, So he's basically saying, put Ripple in this cryptocurrency reserve, not just Bitcoin. Put Ripple in, you get Ripple money, which is big because Ripple has a lot of money. And there isn't exactly a Bitcoin CEO who can give the kind of money that the Ripple CEO or the Ripple co-founder can. What else did he say? Garlinghouse also admitted to personally holding XRP, Bitcoin, and ETH amongst others because we live in a multi-chain world. So that is pretty big. I mean, let's be real. Do you think Totally, the Solana founder, is holding ETH as well? Absolutely not. Do you think vice versa, Vitalik is holding in Solana tokens? Absolutely not. Do you think Bitcoin maxis hold anything other than Bitcoin? Absolutely not. Garlinghouse is changing the game with this stance. Now, all this is especially interesting because remember, up until about 3 or 4 months ago, Ripple was known as one of the few entities, groups in the crypto space, which was actually more Democrat-leaning than Republican-leaning. Because Ripple co-founder Chris Larson, over the fall, he donated $11.8 million to PACs supporting the Kamala Harris campaign. That made him one of the crypto's largest individual donors on either side of the equation. That is a lot of money, $11.8 million. Now remember, Brad Garlinghouse is not a co-founder. He is CEO, a position he has held since 2015. Chris Larson, so he is co-founder, one of the few, and he has been around since 2012. Frankly, I mean, I don't really think it matters too much if, team members being on one side or the other. Who cares? As long as public policy is pro-Ripple and pro-crypto, that is all that matters. And since Trump has been elected, XP prices, remember, have increased more than 300%, outperforming growth in all other major cryptocurrencies. So Trump and XRP go together very nicely. What was also discussed during the Twitter Spaces town hall today was, of course, the SEC lawsuit, with Ripple's chief legal officer, Stuart Algerate, stating that he remains overall cautiously optimistic that at some point during 2025, the case will be voluntarily withdrawn by the SEC. And then he also remains optimistic that overall the SEC might change their approach and just only pursue the cases and actions that have to do with fraud and not registration issues. Obviously, failing to register with the SEC is what the Ripple's lawsuit is all about, which has been in legal limbo since December 2020. 4 years now. Of course, both parties have filed appeals. We will see where that takes us. But as for who the specific new SEC commissioner is, Paul Atkins, I'm sure you've heard the name right now. So people are excited about him because he is co-chair of the Token Alliance. That is a cryptocurrency advocacy group. People are also excited for him because he was previously the SEC commissioner from 2002 to 2008. So this guy's old school. And back then, of course, crypto wasn't around, but he took a very pro-business, pro-industry approach. He was a very hands-off commissioner, so people are excited. The other big news in the Ripple world the last 24 hours or so is Ondo Finance's $185 million tokenized U.S. Treasury offering. That is now joining XRP Ledger. It's pretty big, guys. The two sides are coming together to create an institutional-grade product. It will be called Ondo Short-Term U.S. Government Treasuries, OUSG, and it's being backed by BlackRock's USD Institutional Digital Liquidity Fund. The way it works is investors can mint and redeem OUSG tokens anytime using Ripple USD. That's Ripple's stablecoin. The minting process will be almost instant, we mint and create the tokens, and the deployment on XRPL is expected to go live within 6 months. Obviously, Ondo Finance, that's a smaller project between this and Ripple. They were up 4% on the day. That is massive. That's it for now, guys. Ripple Army, drop a comment down below. Love hearing from you guys. I'll hit the like and subscribe button. Be back with a new video. Ben Crypto signing out. Catch you later.